Okay.
So since last week, we worked on your anger and working on your boat, the boat accident. You had been holding on to a lot of anger from
Yeah.
this boat accident. How did you feel after our session last week?
I felt good. Um there's like a little bug on this paper towel. What in the hell? Sorry.
Just yeah, let's move on. They're not
Um
allowed to be here.
okay. Sorry. Um that's the second one I've found. I don't know. They're like little tiny little worms. I don't know where they're coming from. Ah!
Oh,
Anyway,
could are they in the same area?
um kinda. I think they're in these cheap paper towels I got at Bonds. I don't know.
You know,
Because he's
something must have laid eggs and they're hatching, whatever it is.
oh great.
So it could
Ah,
depending on where it is, maybe a fly lay. If there's something moist around, sometimes a fly will lay eggs in something moist,
yeah,
but I don't
yeah.
know. I've had
Okay.
a fly lay eggs
Oh,
and
yuck.
it was in a dry cat toy. It was really weird because all my thoughts of believing that flies lay eggs in something moist, this was something dry. It was a toy that had no moisture in it. It was the weirdest thing. Anyway, so I want to hear how you're feeling. I don't want to get off on anything else because now I'm recording this.
Okay.
How did any emotions or anything come up from your ex-boyfriend or the boat ride, the boat accident?
No, I'm just trying to like forget about it, like block it out,
Well, you
like
can't block. Okay, Lisa, you can't block it out. You have to have the feelings come up. What you're doing is you're not blocking it out. You're pushing it back down. You got to let it up and out because you've been storing it for 17 years.
okay, well, I guess I just
You acknowledge it and you change your
yeah,
perception. You acknowledge, like, oh, I've been holding on. This is why I'm not successful because I'm holding on to this pain of this man left me,
yeah.
right?
Um, well, I'm glad he did. And, in retrospect, he was awful evil person. But I, God wanted me to leave him. So,
Right,
anyways,
but you wouldn't have left him unless all that went down. It took him to leave you in order for you to move
yeah.
on, but you're still holding a grudge. You're still holding, let's see, what did we write last week? We wrote, well, you were sad. Let's see, you carried a lot of anger and grief. You thought he was a piece of shit. So, but what you got to really do is change your perception that, hey, we moved on and I can find a person that I enjoy, right?
Yeah. Um,
So
I
let's move on from that. I want to hear, like, how many days did you feel good after our session last week?
um
And just be honest, if it only was 24 hours, that's okay.
yeah, I'd say like until Saturday or Sunday, and then Monday I just started going back into my usual bullshit.
Okay, so you start thinking again.
Yeah, in my head, yeah.
Okay, so the idea of these sessions is to keep you out of your head, that your head gets you in trouble. And when you're in your head, you're out of alignment and things go in, you're just like chaos, crazy, crazy Lisa, right?
Yeah, that's
You
me.
want to be in your heart center, and because the brain lies. I learned this from my son. Don't listen to your mind, it lies to you.
He's so smart.
So tell me how you feel today. You're hate I know you said you hate your life.
It's just everything's so fucking complicated. Sorry. And
Okay, so you hate your life and it's complicated, but it's not complicated because there's people out there living life. It's how your perception of what you feel about it. You're making it complicated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you let go of this complication. Tell me a couple of other emotions you're going through. We're going to clear those out right now.
Okay. What was the question? What else am I
How do
upset
you
about?
feel today about yourself? And not necessarily life, because how you see life is how you feel about yourself. So you're looking at life as complicated.
Um, I'm giving up. I'm tired. I'm gonna be homeless. I need to get a job. I This is just everything's so
Okay,
fucked
so
up.
you're telling me what you need to do, but how do you feel about yourself?
Like I'm a loser.
Okay, there you go. Loser. What else?
Well, that my whole life's been a joke.
Life is
I
a
was trying to
joke.
kill myself, when I was 16 years old. I figured I'd fuck that up, so I didn't do that. But I was on
Okay.
the edge a couple times of the window, ready to jump.
All right, so let's work on feeling like a loser. All right. We're gonna have you take
Okay.
some deep breaths and get you out of your head and just let go of this. Because as long as you feel like a loser, you can't move forward, right?
I know.
And how long have you felt like this? 10 years, 20 years?
Well, probably since the boat accident, yeah. 17 years, 20.
Okay. And where in your body do you feel like a loser?
Well, I guess it's my brain. I don't know. Like I don't think right. I make bad decisions. I don't know what I'm doing.
And it's just because you're
Um,
holding on to these emotions and the way you feel about yourself. All right, so let's let go of feeling like a loser. So what I'm going to have you do is we're going to have you breathe in, just like what we did last week. Take some deep breaths in and just get calm.
okay.
I'm going to turn this off. There we go. I think Lisa has found me. All right, so take some deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, and I want you to feel that you're right here in your heart. Your
Okay.
heart.
Okay.
Because you're not going to get answers. Like every day, the creator, if you want to call him God, creator, your inner voice, is talking to you. But if you're not here in alignment, you can't hear your inner self. You can't hear what life is telling you to do. Because you're in
Okay.
here going, I want to kill myself. I hate my life. Life sucks. And it's just chaotic and complicated, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time you think like that, you're in here. So once you're in here, I'm going to have you say, I want you to sigh when you exhale because you're really feeling like, wow, this is working, right? So
Yeah.
take a deep breath. I can't hear if you're breathing. So when I hear you sigh, I know you're doing it. So just give a big, heavy sigh. Ah,
Ah,
and say, I let go, feeling like a loser.
I let go of feeling like a loser.
Take a deep breath in and hold it for like 30 seconds. And you can do this exercise every day. I don't know if I sent you homework. If you
Yeah.
can for 30 seconds, just exhale. Ha! So I'm going to talk while you're holding on to your breath. Okay. I let go of feeling like a loser.
I let go of feeling like a loser.
Breathe in.
Sorry,
Just
forgot to hold it.
when you exhale, I want to hear you guys. Ha!
Ah,
All right. I let go of feeling like a failure. Oh, wait, you said loser. Whichever
yeah.
one resonates with you. I let go
Oh,
of feeling like a loser.
I let go of feeling like a failure, a loser.
Breathe in and
Okay.
hold it. And I really want you, when you say it next time, I really want you to have meaning. Like, I'm ready to let this go, right? But I
Mhm.
want you to say, I let go of feeling like a loser. Did you already exhale?
I I feel I am ready to let go of feeling like a loser.
I'm letting go of feeling like a loser. Inhale and exhale. Let it out.
Sorry, I've had this cold.
I know this is going to help breathe your breathing too,
Okay.
because you're feeling so like life sucks that you're going to be sick to distract you from doing and thinking anything, right? So
Yeah,
just
yeah.
say this. I let go of feeling like a failure or
I let
loser.
go of feeling like a failure.
Take a deep breath in.
Okay. Mm.
Hold it. And have meaning when you let it go and just like,
Ah,
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 I let go of feeling like a
feeling
failure.
like a loser. I let go of feeling like a loser.
Breathe
I'm
in
trying not
really
to
deep,
talk too loud
expanding
because
your
my
belly.
roommate's in the other room.
Oh,
What?
sorry.
Sorry. That's okay. You can talk, but you know. Ah, okay. I
I
let
let
go of
go of
feeling
feeling
like a
like a
loser.
loser.
Yes.
Breathe in really deep and feel that oxygen going to every cell of your body, expanding your belly. And when you exhale, it's pulling up all that pain of feeling like a loser. Exhale. Ah. Say it
Yeah.
again. I let go of feeling like a loser.
I let go of feeling like a loser.
Breathe in, expand your belly, and exhale, sucking in your stomach, getting all that stagnant energy out of your body.
Ah,
And say it again. I let go of feeling like a failure or loser. Sorry. Okay.
I let go of feeling like a loser. Ah,
Inhale and exhale.
ah,
Okay, it's coming up. I can feel it.
ah,
I let
yes.
go of feeling like a failure, loser. I don't know why. I'm so used to saying failure. That's the one that comes up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the same, but better, maybe. I don't know. Ah, yeah, because I never got rewarded when I was, for doing good and being. Um,
Yeah, I come
yeah,
across
so
that a lot. I went through that too. I just
yeah,
you're always criticized for what you're doing wrong, but nobody says you did that right, you know?
yeah, right,
Or even if you're doing it right, you still got yelled at because they were having a bad day. So let's say it
right.
again. I let go of feeling like a failure.
I let go of feeling like a failure. Yes.
Inhale in really deep, and we're going to take you back to when you first felt like a failure. How old were you? So when you exhale, I want you to really feel in to what did you feel? When did you feel like you were a failure or a loser? What was going on? How far back can you go?
Um, I was like 3 years old. I couldn't take a poop, and my mom was hysterical and like yelling and screaming at me and crying, and I couldn't even
So how
take a
did that
shit.
make you feel? You felt like you're pooping wrong. You couldn't do it.
I was constipated
Right. Okay.
because
And
I was
it's not
allergic
your
to
fault.
milk. Huh?
It's not your fault.
Yeah, but that's my what I first remember. And then I wet the bed all the time, so
Okay,
that
well,
was
let's
this.
stick with this. I mean, you're three, accidents happen, right? So think about being pooping right then and there. Do you feel that that's the prob where you started feeling like you didn't do things right? Like you were a loser, a failure?
Yeah, because my mom was stressed out and she was dealing with me and my problems, and then um, dealing with Brent, who was mentally
Okay,
ill.
so just we're talking about you, so I don't want you to think about anybody else. I want you to tell me how you feel at that moment when you're trying. This is a very personable thing, and you're being like
Yeah,
however your mom is being, and when you're trying to do something and it's not working for you. So you probably think you're broken, like, oh, I can't do it. I'm doing it wrong. You know,
yeah,
so think about how that feels.
yeah. I
I
was
want
never.
you to visualize, we're going to do
Yeah.
some inner child work right here. I want you to see yourself trying to poop and that little girl's face and how she feels. What is she thinking? I want you to tell her that
Um,
she's not a failure. She's not a loser. I want you to really feel into that, into your body, that this is a perception that can change and be reprogrammed. That right now
yeah.
you need to feel that when you change this feeling that you're holding on to, it's not your fault, but you're making it about you, that you're a loser and you're not. So look at her, see her. Can you see her trying to go to the bathroom and she's being yelled at?
Yeah.
Okay. How does that make you feel? You're seeing a little girl. Does it make you feel
I
sad?
I realized I hated my life. I was trying to escape. I realized I mean, I just knew that I was dealing with crazy people, and I didn't know how I was going to escape.
Okay, at that moment, I want you to come back. I want you to realize this is not living life. You're escaping and you're creating something different. I want you to come back and explain to her that in order for her to live life, she needs to change the perception. She needs to come back because it's not her fault. And what she's doing, every time you feel like life is complicated, you're doing exactly what you were doing at that very moment, escaping. You're
Oh,
trying to
wow.
escape life.
Yeah.
So, and that's not creating a healthy environment for you. So you need to change the perception, and only you can do it. I can't make you do it. You have to, it has to just be like an aha moment, like, oh wow,
Yeah.
and not make it about you. Realize that you did nothing wrong and you're not broken, but you
I
made it about you when your mom's just
yeah.
a person.
Yeah, I've had moments like that, but they come and go. It's like almost like a high, and then I get down again. It could be, my bipolar thing.
That's an excuse and that's a distraction. People use that as a label and say, oh, there's something wrong with me, give me a drug. Okay. And
Yeah.
doctors, instead of curing the emotion that's attached to it, I mean, you're not bipolar, but if you want to say you are, you're going to be bipolar. But your emotions go back and forth because you're going into fight and flight. You're taking yourself,
Yeah.
your life. So you're escaping. That's perfect word. And that's what
Yeah.
people bipolar that's labeled bipolar, they're trying to escape.
Yeah.
So the idea of being present is you got to stop escaping.
Okay.
So that
Yeah.
little she's playing victim. That's why she goes into escape mode. She's making it about her, saying, "Oh my God, something's wrong with me. I'm broken and I need to escape." So you have to feel for that feeling and say, you know what, I don't need to escape anymore because there's nothing wrong with me and I can stay here and live life.
Oh, wow. That's really important. That's really, uh, wow. Yeah. And I've had people tell me that I play the victim.
But you can't. People can tell you that, but you need to be taken to the steps how to let go of playing victim. Because
Okay.
sure, you're playing victim, but why? You need to understand why you've been doing it all this time. You've been doing it because somebody told you you weren't doing something right, made you feel like a loser.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're only two. So of course you're going to feel like a loser because you're going with your parents who you trust. And you're thinking, well, I must not be doing it right. So right now, I want you to ask that little girl, what does she need to do to stop escaping? What does she need to let go? This is where you're going to use your inner voice
Mm-hmm.
and feel for it. So I wanted to do something, I wanted to teach you muscle testing, but
Yeah.
because we got kind of a late start, and I think you need this more. I want you to be happy when we leave here and
Okay.
just do that
Thank
next.
you.
I taught you the muscle testing, but I wanted you to take these boxes. In fact, when we get done here, I wanted to ask if you know how to do certain things because you do office work, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk later. All right, let's ask this little girl, sit with little Lisa, 2 years old, that feeling that she has where she's trying to escape because she doesn't know what to do. And she's just being yelled at, feeling like a loser. Ask her, what will it take for
Like,
her
I
to,
guess this is something I think might be important. I think my mom was feeling like a failure, so I was taking on her emotion or whatever. And,
perfect. All
and
right, mom's
so,
failure.
yeah,
She's trying,
so I was,
and she's feeling like a failure because she's feeling she's not doing her job. So let's take that feeling of failure and ask, is this failure my mom's? This feeling of failure, is this my mom's that I'm holding on to?
yeah, I was really a sensitive kid and I knew things. I observed and I watched and listened and um, you know, I would always ask her, why do you do this? Or how come Brent always got to sit? I think I told you this once in the bunny hole. You know, when you lay on the couch and you crook your knees, he got to sit in that little spot. And I had to sit down at her feet. And I was pissed because I never got to sit in the bunny hole. And she said, because he's like the sick kitty. So it was always about everyone else. It was never about me.
Well, that made you feel what?
Just just mad that it wasn't fair. It
What
wasn't
really feel mad, or did you feel that it was you were unimportant to her?
both, yeah, unimportant,
Okay.
but it
So I want to know
yeah.
how you feel because this is very important. You felt
Mhm.
unimportant because you didn't get to sit in the little bunny hole. And
Yeah.
it is it never you got to sit in the bunny hole or just certain times?
I just remember it as never. I think I just at that point I just gave up and I just didn't want to ever sit in it, like fuck you.
Okay, so I'm
Fuck
going to
you.
have you really, really ask yourself, did I ever get to sit in the bunny hole?
Maybe once and I guess I didn't like it.
Okay, so again, perception means everything. You may have not have wanted to do it, or maybe you didn't want to do it when when you wanted to do it, therefore you didn't want to do it anymore, only when you wanted it. Maybe they let you, because I want you to see that sometimes when you want to do something and it's not Lisa's way, then it's take the highway, forget it. If I can't have it when I want it, then I don't want it. So I'm trying to
And
see if that was
yeah,
you.
I think that's what I became. Yeah. And so I'm like that in relationships. I know I am.
So I want you to change, see if we can change your perception
Okay. Awesome.
because again, this is when you're playing victim. If I don't get what I want, then I don't want it, but I'm going to
Yeah.
complain about it. And that
Yeah.
complaint is what's playing victim.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want to stop that. And I don't think I play victim, but I guess I do. People, some of
Well,
my
obviously,
friends.
if people are already telling you and they're trying to help, they just don't know how to help. So this
Yeah.
is your time to help. I want you to ask yourself, and I want you to hear the answer. Am I playing victim?
Um, I may have in the past, but it's just always like when I was in my sales career, it was like the
That's not
other
the question.
sales.
I'm just asking you right now, ask yourself, am I playing victim?
Um, I don't know. I might be, but I don't want to.
Okay, you have to ask the questions, yes or no. Am I playing victim?
Well, I guess I would say yes.
Okay, because you're kind of avoiding the question, which is an automatic yes, because you don't want to know the answer. But when
Yeah.
you're looking at life as complicated, it's when you play victim is when life gets complicated. Because you remember days were easy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Right.
what happened? It's because when you start staying in that feeling of when you escape and you stop dealing with things you're supposed to, it's because you're
Mhm.
playing victim. So I want you to ask that little girl, how can we stop playing victim?
Okay. How can I stop playing victim? Um, I guess um just take on the challenge and just do it and don't fall victim. I
Okay, it's okay. Just take some deep
don't
breaths
make
in.
don't make excuses.
Okay, there you go. No more excuses.
Yeah.
If it doesn't work, try something different. Ask for help. You're doing great, Lisa. All
Okay.
right. So ask the 2-year-old, what do I need to let go of to move forward right now?
Um, being a victim, playing a victim.
Okay, do you understand how you're playing the victim?
But I guess not listening, not letting people make me feel like a victim, not allowing that and not listening to them and then believing it.
Okay, so when somebody says something that you're this or you're that, it's how you take the information in. If
Yeah.
somebody, I know you've said like somebody was just rude to you. I don't know, I'm not there, but why are you taking it in that it's about you? You're making it about you. That's playing victim. So
Okay.
I know we've discussed this, and you say, oh, this person did this person did that. You're making it about you, and it's not about you. That person's in a bad mood because they're going through the same thing you're going through. Life sucks. They hate it, you know? It has nothing to do with you. So what you have to do is separate yourself from everybody else that it's not about you.
Yeah.
So you just have to
There you
change
go.
perception that that little girl who's going, she made it about her. She can't go to the bathroom. She made it about her. It's her fault. That there must be something wrong. I'm broken because I can't poop and mom's yelling at me.
Yeah.
So you took on that every time something doesn't work out, it's your fault. And now you're the victim
Yeah. And then I became a problem. I was,
to
you
you,
know,
not to anybody else. So what we're going to do is let go of this feeling of it's my fault, right? Because
okay.
it's not your fault. You're just holding on that it is. So I'm going to have you take some deep breaths in.
Okay.
You're going to say, it's not my fault. I am not broken.
It's not my fault and I am not broken.
Take a deep breath in, let it out. Do you feel broken or do you feel that it's your fault? Like everything's your fault
I mean, right now or in
right
general?
now?
Um,
In general, right now?
um, do I feel broken or do I feel like it's my fault? Um,
When you think of life's complicated, do you feel like that you're the problem, that you're broken?
um, n no, I know I'm not, but
Okay, so what do you feel? Do you feel
the other one you said, um,
you just feel like a failure? Or that's your
um,
fault?
that it's, um, no, that wasn't what it was.
I said is feel like it's not your fault, you're not broken, you just feel like you're a failure.
Well, I guess I just give up and you know beat myself up. I beat myself up a lot.
Okay, but you're beating yourself up because you were playing victim. Like it's your fault. Like you're
Well,
to blame.
I'm mad at myself. I'm angry at myself
Okay, why are you angry with yourself?
because I allow people to um, tell me that I'm a victim, and that makes me feel like a failure, and then I'm angry.
Okay, so there's that word failure again. So we're going to work on failure. All right, so
Okay.
we're going to go right back and ask, is this my mom's failure or is this my failure?
Ah, I'm really deep down. I'm thinking it was her failure,
Okay, let's
and
work on that. So
I've
what we're going to
carried it
say
through
is
life. I've
it's
carried
going
it
to
through
come
life.
back to you, but what we want to do is lift up the weight first of
Okay.
everything that's it's kind of like there's layers and we want to let go of those layers. So I let go of my mother's failure. And you're going to breathe in and hold it.
I let go of my mother's failure.
Breathe in really deep, expanding your belly.
Yeah.
And when you exhale, just heavy sigh, you're going to feel that weight being lifted off.
Ah,
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 there you go.
ah.
I let go of my mother's failure.
I let go of my mother's failure.
Breathe in really deep, expanding your belly.
Mm.
And when you exhale, I want you to tell me how your feet are feeling.
Ah, um, last night they were killing me. And now there's like the whole bottom of my soul is like in knots, like tense. Um,
Okay, I just want to know how they're feeling right this second.
yeah. Um,
Why don't
the
you ask
thing,
quick, just since we're here, ask your feet, is this feet, ask the feet, is this because I hate my life?
I hope not, but
Do my feet
um,
throb because I hate my life?
do my feet throb and are painful because I'm what? Sorry,
Because I hate my life.
because I hate my life. I don't know. It just started one day and it just never left. It just came out of the clear blue sky. So I don't know. Maybe
Just come out of nowhere. Something was going on and it's distracting you. If you're saying that you hate your life, I'm going to come back to that. So let's just keep working on. I let go of my mother's failure. I
I
let go
let
of
go.
my mother's failure.
I let go of my mother's failure. Now I'm yawning.
It's okay.
Is
That's
that
just a way of releasing.
okay?
I
I
let go of my mother's failure.
let
Yeah,
go of my mother's failure.
I do have one client, she yawns to let go of emotion.
Oh, okay.
Did you exhale already? Did I say you could exhale? Okay. I let go of my mother's
My mother's
failure. Really
failure.
take a deep breath in. Feel that oxygen going all the way down to your feet and hold
Mm,
it.
mm.
And then heavy sigh when you exhale. Ha, let it all out, sucking in your belly.
Ah,
I
ah.
let go of my mother's failure.
I let go of my mother's failure.
Inhale. And feel
Mm.
that failure leaving your body. Exhale.
Ah, ah,
One more
ah.
time. I let go of
Let
my
go.
mother's failure.
I let go of my mother's failure.
Breathe in really deep.
Mm.
And when you exhale, let it out.
Ah,
Ready to let go.
ah.
Okay, we're going to do it 5 times really fast. I let go of my mother's failure.
I let go of my mother's failure.
Breathe in and exhale out. And we're going to
Ah,
switch it to your failure now. I let go of feeling like a failure. I
I
let go
let
of
go.
these. Yeah, that sounds right. I let go of feeling like a failure.
Let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in and breathe out. Let it all out.
Ah, 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 ah. I let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in really deep, really expanding your belly. Exhale, let it all out.
Ah,
Do it again. I let go of feeling like a
like
failure.
a failure. I let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in really deep, expanding your belly.
Okay.
Exhale. I let go of feeling like a failure.
I let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in really deep.
Ah, 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 ah.
I feel like it's really stuck there. We're going to keep working on this. I let
Okay.
go of feeling like a failure.
I let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in really deep. We're going to have you hold on to it for 30 seconds.
Mm.
And when you exhale, I want you to feel everywhere failure feels in your body. Just you feel it leaving your
Ah,
body.
ah,
Breathe in again.
yeah.
I go feeling like a failure.
I s- stop feeling like a failure.
No, I let go. You can't just stop. You have
I
to
let
let it go.
okay. I let go of feeling like a failure. I let go of feeling like a failure.
I let go of feeling like a failure. Inhale really deep.
Mm. Mm.
Exhale, feel it leave
I
your body. I let go of feeling like a failure.
I let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in really deep. We're going to hold it for 20 seconds and really feel that you're ready to live life. So you've got to let this go. You're ready to let it go.
I am.
Exhale, let it all out.
Yeah. I let go of feeling like a failure.
Breathe in really deep. So you understand that the breathing really deep helps attach to where your pain is. And when you
Mm,
exhale, you're letting it go. So the deeper you breathe in, a lot of people have shallow breath because they're stuffing their emotions down. And stuffing those
mm.
emotions down keeps you from breathing normal.
Ah,
All right. So tell me from 1 to 10, how much do you feel like a failure? 10 being the worst.
um, I'm feeling pretty good. I felt something this last two affirmations.
Do you feel
Okay.
like you're at a 5?
I might be at a 4 or 3. I'm even a
Okay.
2. I'm
So
feeling pretty good right now that I let that victim go and I'm not feeling like a failure.
all right. So you still feel angry?
Um, my anger has dissipated. I
The
realize,
anger was feeling like a failure, and it made you so frustrated and angry.
yeah. And so I go back and forth with that, my anger thing, and when I'm not angry and I let stuff just slide off my back, I'm good. But then like, you know, this morning I couldn't get the Zoom up. I couldn't, I just uh,
That was good that it was going that way so I could help you understand that it's
yeah,
not it's you were in your head, in your thoughts, and you were getting stuck in the maze, and getting you out is what you have
yeah,
to learn to do when you get in it. So if
yeah,
your things aren't working for you, it means you're in your head, and that's the dangerous place to be. And
yes,
what to do is breathe into it and get in your heart center and realize I can get myself out of this. And once I do, everything will be okay.
yes, yeah. I like that.
Have to do
I
that.
I want that, and I since I've been working with you, I've been trying to do that, and it works. And it's just like when I go to the grocery store, something used to just like set me off. I'd just be like mad or angry, and then now I just you know go in, do what I need to do, and don't let anything affect me. And I smile, and I'm pleasant. I ask people, the checkers, oh, how you doing today? Because I go there a lot. I know them. They're like my family. And yeah, so I try to make it a good experience for other people too, because they're feeling. I can see they're feeling the same way too.
So is
It
there
every
anything else you would like to work on right now? Or
oh
how's the pain in your feet?
um they're feeling a little better, like they're relieved, but it's still there, the tightness, whatever's going on. It might be arthritis. I don't know what it is.
Okay, remember, arthritis is just a label. There's an emotion
Okay.
always attached to it. So if you were to ask your feet, what do I need to let go of to release this pain
Okay. Okay, I'll do that.
right now?
It's okay. Um, Feet, what do I need to do to let go of this pain? I mean, last night it was so bad. I was ready
I
to
don't care
take it
about
ice.
last night. I want you to tell me
Okay.
right now how your feet feel and what we need to do to let go of this pain.
Okay. Feet, what do I need to do to let go of this pain? What do I need to do?
What do I need to let go of?
Oh, what do I need to let go of to
Take a
get
deep
rid of
breath
this?
in and just hold on to it while you're feeling for the answer. I'm just going to turn this off and try something really quick.
Okay. Ah,
So next time we work, wait, I'm gonna teach you how to talk to your pain and
Okay.
talk to your body parts, but I'm just going to tap into finding out because I'm standing up when I'm doing this.
Okay.
And so I'm going to ask what's going on with your pain in your feet.
Okay.
And I wanted you to work on this chart, but you need to print it or look at it on the computer. So we'll do that next time.
Okay. Are you sending it to me?
Not right this second, but I
Oh,
will.
yeah, but okay. Yeah, so I'll take a look at that. Um, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm telling you, it's like 100-degree turnaround from when I got on the phone, and yeah, it was meant to be that I said that. And I've just sometimes I think I'm just being dramatic, but with you, just can say, and you know, set me straight. And so you're really great. I mean, I've gone to therapy for years. I've never, you know, had anybody do this. And so you get right to the root source. When in this case, it actually is the root. My feet are my root.
Yeah, and it's hard to stay grounded when you're not on your in your route. So I just
Yeah.
went in, I want you to feel for this.
Okay.
And for your feet, I want you to really ask, what is this pain? And I want to see if it comes to you because I have one feeling that comes, an emotion that comes up, and I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Okay.
I want you to
So,
ask feet, what am I feeling that makes my feet hurt? And just feel for it.
okay. Um, it has something to do with my lungs, I'm pretty sure.
Your lungs.
And
See, I
yeah,
don't get a feeling. I don't get anything about your lungs. It's an emotion.
okay.
So
Um,
if it's emotion and
um,
it's
um, fear, fear of being happy, fear of,
okay, do you
um,
feel so just to let you know what comes to me, and I want you to feel for it because I could be wrong, but sometimes
uh-huh.
I'm if there's that's part of it. It
Give me a
comes up that
clue
you're ashamed of where you are in life.
that I what?
That you're ashamed of where you are in life.
Well, yeah, yeah, I did everything wrong. I do it all differently. And I was stupid and let people tell me what to do. And I didn't listen to myself. And I was smart enough. And I made bad decisions. I gave up. I took the easy way out.
It's okay. You can change that though. You need to let go of the pain. So we're gonna just work on this is gonna be the last emotion that we're gonna let go. And
Okay.
so I want you to breathe into, I let go of being ashamed of myself.
I let go of being ashamed of myself.
Really feel into that because you want to let go of that feet pain, right? I let go of feeling
Yeah.
ashamed and breathe in and get that oxygen all the way down to your feet. And then exhale. And I want to ask you, is that the emotion that you feel, or do you feel more stupid? It's that emotion of that feeling. What resonates more? What's stronger to
Um,
you?
um, I guess
I
I'm
don't
not
want you to
ashamed.
guess.
Okay. I'm not ashamed as much as I feel stupid because I knew what I was doing all along. And I tend to hang on to things that are bad for me just because I'm like that person. Like, I don't give up easily, but in fact, that is giving up by staying and not being true to yourself. So I guess I mean, I can put on a face. People don't know that I'm that I'm ashamed or feeling stupid because, I have a smile, I look okay. That was the problem ever since I was, in my teens.
All
Nobody
right, let's
listened to
let go
me.
of feeling stupid. Okay.
No one took me serious. Uh,
I let go of
I
feeling
let go
stupid
of feeling stupid.
and breathe in and breathe out. I let go of feeling stupid.
I let go of feeling stupid.
Breathe in and breathe out. And I want you to put some real meaning to this. I let go of feeling stupid.
I let go of feeling stupid.
And get that oxygen all the way down to your feet and let go of that pain because your feet are keeping you from moving forward. Because if you
Yeah.
had you didn't have feet problem, you could move forward and do whatever you want. But it's slowing you down because you're holding on to emotions that are weighing you down, feeling like there's 10-pound weights on your legs, right? So you can let those go. Those are just stored emotions in your body. I let
Yeah.
go of feeling stupid.
I let go of feeling stupid.
Inhale really deep and exhale, really sucking it out. I let go of feeling stupid.
I let go of feeling stupid. Yeah.
Inhale
I
really
let
big.
go of feeling stupid.
And tell me if a different word comes up, a different emotion that could be tied to that.
Um,
Because I'm not feeling anger coming up at all. We've actually broke through the anger and really got down to the
yeah.
bottom of this. It's really that anger was you felt like a loser. That's why you were angry, but you couldn't
Yeah.
escape it. And feeling like a
Well,
failure,
I
not
guess
feeling
I let go of um not being true to myself and believing in me. And I'm adequate enough. I'm good enough. I'm who I am. I'm not stupid. And
good.
I let go of being stupid, which is like playing the victim, I guess.
Anytime you make it about you, like this hurts, that hurts, nothing works for me, I'm a failure, that's playing victim. Instead
Okay.
of saying, what can I do to do a better job? What can I do to attract help so I can get the things I want in my life? What can I do to have a relationship? And that's, where you're striving to have the things that you want.
Yeah.
First of all, your friends should never tell you, you can never tell a person they're playing victim unless you're a coach and I can
Yeah.
direct you there because the first thing you're going to do is put up walls. I'm not playing victim. And
Yeah.
that's the first thing you're going to think about. No, I'm not. Um, I have people that will come to me and say, "Oh, my kids think I'm playing victim."
Uh,
And
mm.
I have to tell them you are because I don't sugarcoat it. But she's like, "No." I mean, they talk about what they did for their kids when they were babies. And I'm like, "You're
Yeah.
talking about something that happened 40 years ago. Why are you talking about it? You have children, you're supposed to feed them, clothe them, put a house over their, a roof over their them.
Yeah.
And every time this is a friend of mine and she's not a client, but every time she calls me, she goes about how her kids are doing this, this, and this. And she's like, but I did all this, so they had a good life. She's playing victim.
Yeah.
It's like,
Uh,
talk about what's going on today. And why are you
yeah.
talking about something 40 years ago? So
Right.
you have to move on from that.
Right.
Some people get stuck and they need to be educated, but they don't always listen. And so when you
Yeah.
tell someone they're playing victim, oh yeah, that doesn't work. they should be sharing with you, this is what you need to do.
Yeah, I got
So
it.
the, so
That's
the next time you tell somebody that they're complaining, give them some
yeah.
advice on what they could do to have a better life. Instead of telling them, stop complaining, stop being angry, or stop being so depressing. Give them some advice because sometimes they get stuck and they don't know how to get out of it. And this is basically, I'm giving you advice for your inner child. So when you don't feel good,
Uh-huh.
that means you're in here in something, there's a program running and you just need to let it
Okay.
go. You need to get back in your heart center and tell yourself, what can I do to let this go? And that means you're in your
Yeah.
head.